Do you want your product or service to be accessible to an AI native chat interface like ChatGPT or Gemini, but where you have all control over your data and privacy? When you are using legacy systems as an end user, you have to go through a lot of forms, you have to navigate tabs, you have to fill out a lot of data, and sometimes these are not really straightforward, and why not just do that in a chat interface? Customers are getting more and more used to using AI chat interfaces, but currently it is kind of hard to interact with legacy systems because these chat interfaces need to be connected to your old systems so they can talk to them. Here's where we come in with mcp-agency, because we have the experience building interfaces on old systems, and we don't replace your system, we enhance it, making your old backend and old services accessible through AI native chat interfaces. Let's see a quick demo here. They have the AI native chat interface that you are familiar with from ChatGPT or Gemini, and we can go ahead and check what kind of customers we have in the database. And let's say that we want to create a customer, and with the traditional way, we can create that through different forms and so on and so forth. But a native chat interface works a lot more seamlessly, creating a private customer code and passed. Now we send this message to the chat that we created here. It is going to use the underlying MCP backend and the MCP server. And now it says, I successfully created the customer and test as a private customer, and these are the details. If we go and refresh the customers here, you can see that it is indeed something that the integration did through an AI native chat interface. You don't even have to know the processes to be able to communicate to an old system like this one. Integration also works very well for example, editing. So let's set M's stats discount to 32%, because if you check in the database, it's now at 0. Now let's send this message. If we update the data here, you can see that the discount was indeed set to 33%. You can even do more complex operations like deleting. This involves going to the database, searching for end test, and initiating the delete operation. And if it is not exactly sure what we want to do, then the system is going to ask us follow-up questions. So let's see the customer by customer ID. And now we have to go from the deletion because this is a disruptive operation. So let's go with yes here. Check the database, and it's still here. Submit our decision. And now the customer has been deleted. The main idea here is that we don't replace an old system, we just build a new interface on it. Something that is more modern and something that is easier to use. So if you're interested in making sure that you're keeping up to the trends and you want to create your own AI native interface, then please contact us for details.